Psychology says people who walk around thinking, "Everyone is stupid except me," aren't just arrogant. They're usually standing on top of a very deep, very shaky pit inside themselves. On the surface, they look confident, always correcting everyone, always rolling their eyes, always acting like the only functional brain cell in a world full of Wi-Fi problems. But underneath that performance is a belief they would never say out loud. If I'm not smarter than you, I am nothing. So they build a mask. They play the logical one, the rational one, the I see through everything one. You know the tone. Calm, superior, permanently disappointed in humanity. That mask is held together by old shame. Maybe they were laughed at in class, called slow, constantly compared to a smarter sibling, or made to feel dumb for asking questions. That humiliation doesn't vanish. It just moves underground and hardens into a private fear. I am secretly stupid, and one day everyone will see it. Instead of healing that, they do something more dramatic. They weaponize it. This is where contempt comes in. Contempt is their favorite drug. Every time they call someone stupid, every time they laugh at someone's question, every time they say, "Wow, common sense is so rare," they get a tiny high. It's not real confidence. It's like emotional energy drink made from shame. Their inner logic is, if I can make you feel small, I don't have to feel how small I feel. That's why their criticism isn't gentle or helpful. It's sharp, public, and a little too enjoyable for them. Psychologically, they turn their fear of being stupid into a full-time job, scanning for idiots. They're not just noticing, they're hunting. Someone asks, "Wait, what does that mean?" Instantly filed as dumb. Someone doesn't know a random fact from a YouTube documentary they watched once at 2 a.m. Wow, uneducated. Someone disagrees with them about politics, spirituality, or how to load the dishwasher. You just don't understand how the world really works. You're not watching intelligence defending truth. You're watching insecurity throwing itself at everyone in the room, hoping it sticks to you instead of them. Here's the darkly funny part. No one around them ever asks the obvious question out loud. If you're really so intelligent, why aren't you actually doing anything with it? If you're smarter than everyone, why aren't you building something meaningful? Why aren't you emotionally stable? Why aren't your relationships peaceful? Why is your superior mind spending its time rage commenting on strangers, humiliating waiters, correcting grammar in group chats, and explaining to everyone why they're wrong? Again, for someone so smart, the life result often doesn't look wise. It looks bitter, draining, and stuck on the same level. Deep down, there's usually an old script. If I'm not the best, I don't deserve love or respect. Being average feels like failure. Saying "I don't know" feels like exposing their throat to attack. So instead of growing, they attack. Instead of learning, they mock. Instead of saying, "That made me feel insecure," they say, "You're all idiots." Their superiority is not a mountain. It's a wobbly plastic stool they stand on so they don't have to feel how low the floor feels inside. The really sad part is what happens around them. Partners stop sharing ideas because they don't want to get roasted. Friends stop asking questions. Coworkers avoid giving opinions. Kids learn that curiosity is dangerous because it gets you mocked. The "I'm the only smart one here" script slowly kills connection. In trying so hard not to feel stupid, they end up alone with the one mind they can't escape. Their own. Restless, annoyed, and constantly judging every person they meet, including themselves. But when someone like this finally gets tired of their own bitterness and actually looks inward, at the shame, the old humiliations, the fear of being ordinary, something softens. They realize their aggression was armor. Their contempt was self-defense. And as they drop the obsession with being the smartest in the room, they finally become more intelligent, more able to listen, more open to nuance, more capable of learning from people they used to call idiots. Real intelligence doesn't need everyone else to be stupid to feel tall. It just needs the courage to keep growing. And I'm sure you have at least one friend, one relative, or maybe your spouse who talks exactly like this. Go ahead and tag them. They'll happily show up and explain how stupid this video is. And if no one comes to mind, you might want to very gently check the mirror.